Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The good news, the bad news. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? This has been the news of the day, and it'll continue to be the news of the day, I think, for some time. Shortened version today because of the extended, visit from our guests. But I invite you to keep your ears open, eyes open. Never before, this is unprecedented. The president-elect has already entered into a public campaign dismissing the CIA report.
Wow.
The CIA has prepared a report showing that the Russians were involved, at least attempting to hack. More of that information to come. But they have the proof again, and he has pretty much just dismissed this. Mainly, I assume, because it allegedly shows how they had attempted to contribute or support his campaign. Even though that wouldn't be grounds in and of itself to remove him or anything.
True.
But so, Vic, this is a beginning because he hasn't the intent. Now, as one who has found myself over the years to be at odds with our own intelligence community, I still find this amazing that you have a sitting president. Well, not sitting. He's not sitting yet. President-elect.
Right.
Now, as part of this, the Obama administration has authorized full-scale. So in the last 6 weeks, 5 weeks now, I guess, that we have of the Obama administration, you're going to see a furthering of the And here's what's so amazing. The people doing that know that there's a new director coming in.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me ask you this. Are you more shocked about that story as opposed to all the cabinet members are generals first or billionaires first? What hits you more here? Because,
I think the cabinet story is a big deal, but the cabinets often are.
Yes, they are.
In administration. I tell people Ashcroft, during the Bush campaign, they forget Ashcroft and Cheney and their relationship because of the whole weapons of mass destruction thing that had come before them.
Right.
So there's a whole historical basis of a lot of this stuff. But the intelligence community is different. And to actually disregard or actually he actually not only did he said these are the same people who messed up on weapons of mass destruction. So he dismissed their report and then proceeded to criticize them publicly.
Yeah. Well, okay. Okay, look, it's hard for me to follow what they call the pathway of rejecting everything. Reject this, everything. This, to me, is less about, this is Donald Trump bloviating as much as if you just turn off his voice and say, here's the things he's executing. Just forget what's happening, because I always believe you're cheering to the crowd. This is when I'm going to give you guys an idea and a reference. It's old. Think of an old TV show called Andy Griffith. Opie, which is Ron Howard, which has made movies today that many of you guys appreciate. They had, he was in a movie about this person that's just loud. I mean, he was bigger, and I cannot remember the name.
Eyes open. Say hi to Zygra.
I like that cut in. That was smooth, dude. That was smooth. But at the end of the day, are you listening to the noise? Are you watching the execution of orders? The execution of what they call the processes. And I said, I just turn it off. I just turn off what he's saying and go, is this the richest billionaire president that we've ever had? Period. I mean, think about it. I mean, for the most part, does that have a lot to do with his philosophy?
Well, I don't know. You've had some. I wonder. That's an interesting question because you've had some very rich,
but not.
It's relative to the time, of course. But cause
that's why I'm saying
Thomas Jefferson was pretty rich.
Yes, that's why I said, is this the richest?
Well, looking at the latest on this whole thing, Vic, that the intelligence officials have fired back this morning in a statement. This is what they said in a statement to Reuters this morning, and I quote, "The inclination to ignore such intelligence and impugn the integrity of the U.S. intelligence officials is contrary to all that is sacred to national security professionals who work day and night to protect this country."
Yeah.
So this is going to be going on and on. Just something to think about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it's
more to come.
Yeah, right.
In the news.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Where do you start?
Everybody, the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. Short versions.